Hi there again. I am back with part 2 of our video series on the very basics, the very beginning of improving your balance. In part 1 we just went to one leg and learned how to stabilize the leg that stayed down, the stance leg or the standing leg. In part 2 we're going to learn how to add a tiny bit of movement to challenge that standing leg. Please proceed slowly and carefully. If when you stand on one leg and hold yourself very still, you're wobbly, you're not ready to move on. And your body, your nervous system needs that time to establish that pattern of balance and learn how to do it before you make it harder. So you don't need to do part 2 until you're really good at part 1. And that is, I think, something that people don't understand and they go beyond. I see people trying to do big, giant, standing on a Bosu ball or throwing a ball while moving on one leg and all this stuff, and that isn't going to help you necessarily. Let's nail or really make sure we've got part 1 down before we move on to part 2 and then eventually on to part 3. So I'm going to stand up again and make sure you can see me, and we are going to do a little bit of movement this time. So here we go. Backing up, let's move the camera so you can see me. We're starting 2 legs down, hip width apart, toes pointed forward. This time I'm going to do my left side. I did my right in video 1. I'm going to try to not shift, try to keep my hips level, and go to one leg. Here I am. Now, belly in, glute tight, thigh tight, toes are working, my whole foot is balanced, I'm not shifting. If I'm good here, and I seem to be pretty good right this minute, I'm going to do a little movement. I'm going to tap my toe, and I'm going to lift. I'm going to tap my toe, and I'm going to lift. And you can do a series of these. If you're stable enough, you could do 10. The most important part of this is all of this engaged. Belly in, glute tight, thigh tight, using your whole foot. Hold on if you need to. A little bit of hold on, take your hand away. What you probably don't realize until you do it is the standing leg is actually working more than the tapping leg. You think that you're going up and down and that's where all the work is. The work is actually in that standing leg because it is holding you up. The whole weight of your whole body is on that one leg. So it will get tired more than this one that just goes up and down. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Remember to do both legs and to proceed slowly when we're improving our